everybody. So we are here to talk about the full moon. It's a lunar eclipse and it's coming up on May 5th. And it's also in Scorpio. So my apologies if the sound is not that great. I don't have my microphone here and I'm just kind of winging it right here on my computer. So if you are new to me, thank you so much for taking the time to follow. Feel free to write a review right here underneath my Facebook page if I have done any work for you and you liked it. I really appreciate it, and that goes a really long way as well. Thanks for everyone who takes the time to share my videos as well out on your page as well. Thank you for everyone who's already subscribed to my YouTube channel. People who like, people who comment, because this is also through Facebook Live, and then it goes underneath my YouTube channel, so you can check out my playlist there as well. Just click on lives, shorts, or videos, and you'll be able to find my most recent updated videos. My recommendation around this full moon, if you're not in my membership group already, is to do your own. First of all, come into the membership. If you do, by May 1st, you will get a free 7-minute reading for your energy based on what you can expect for the month of May, specifically for you. That'll get emailed over. If you have any questions about that, that's no problem. Just ask away as well. You can book a 15-minute consult if you have questions about that. But if you come into the membership group and you're VIP, every full moon, we're going to tune into your energy specifically. So if you email me things that you want to work on and release around the full moon, I'll add that into my theta healing downloads that I do every full moon for you guys. These are videos that I record, and then you get to go watch them through my site. And so we do a full moon ritual, which is basically we write things down that we would like to release and let go of. And again, you can do that on your own independent time without support as well. So through my playlist, you'll see rituals and practices. Click on that through YouTube, and then you'll get to learn a little bit about how to do your own ritual, okay? So a couple things coming up, because this is, and if you want your own message, let me know. I'll pull you up a card, and I'll also do a theta healing download for you while we're here, so people can take advantage of that and learn a little bit about what theta healing is as well. Okay, so we've got this Scorpio energy, plus we've got an eclipse. So the card here that we have, these are my shamanism cards, or like the mystical shaman, something like that. And this says the curse 14. Well, we're working with full moon energy. We're in Mercury retrograde. Scorpio is a very sensitive energy. If you let me know what sign you are as well. I have Scorpio in my makeup, and so I know I'm going to be feeling this full moon intensely. I'm already starting to tap into it already. So Scorpios are very psychic. They're very intuitive, and so you're going to be finding that you're really, really aware, and your sensitivity is like on fire. Okay. So that's one thing to be mindful of. So some recommendations for people that are struggling with sensitivity, especially if you're an empath. I'm really feeling like getting in the wind will be helpful. So if that's standing on top of a mountain, a hill, anything like that, a cliff, I'm picturing something like being out in BC and just like being on top of all those mountain ranges, or being at the Cabot Trail in Cape Breton, Nova Scotia, and just that feeling of being like kind of hanging over those beautiful rock cliffs, okay? And so what's coming up with this full moon is your goal here is to feel as free as you possibly can, all right? So connecting to full moons are really, really important, because it, as I said, it's going to bring out our psychic gifts as well. So use and take advantage of the moon. Sometimes people will put their crystals out in the windowsill, and they'll let those cleanse. They might put their herbs outside, but really we want to put our physical bodies outside as well. And it's almost like what I'm getting is that we're just going to be cleansing with this moon, all right? So anything you can do to cleanse, absolutely do it. You should smudge as well around the full moon. Daily is great, but even just around the full moon in particular, especially if you're doing a ritual or throughout your day, just have your little sage and keep doing that. I think you're going to really start connecting to your own energy a bit more. So if you do find that you're picking up on other people's negativity, if you're a little more reactive, that's absolutely normal, because we're in retrograde, and so everything is just kind of like irritated almost, okay? So what that means is around this full moon, don't isolate. That's been coming up. get together with other people who are interested in the full moon and do like a group activity or something like that. As I was saying in my membership group, it's not going to be like live, but we are all sharing the same energy. But if you can get together with some other like-minded people in a circle of some sort, that might be helpful for you as well, okay? So what do we need to know about the full moon in eclipse? Taming the wind. Isn't that so cool how we were just talking about wind and then wind comes up? What is the likelihood? I barely use these cards as well. So I'm seeing a fish right away. And a fish to me represents, as we're talking about freedom, also like a lot more movement is important. So you're going to find literally things are moving quite quickly with this energy for you. And also that there is a lot of negativity around as well. So that's why physically moving your body, physically moving might be helpful. Starting a new career as well. It's interesting because Mercury, usually you don't start something new, but what I'm getting with this eclipse energy is actually it's good to be in a new environment. It's good to be in a comfortable new environment. That's the key thing. If it's not comfortable for you, then don't start the new thing. But if it's comfortable for you, then absolutely you should. All right, what else do we need to know? So eclipses are a time of change. So whatever you're releasing, it's going to be a little bit more intense, and it's also going to, the changes that you're letting go of are going to be significant, okay? So the witness, this is really getting back to your ancestral roots and lineage. So whatever makes you you, whatever is a representation of you around this full moon, make sure that you're doing that. So if you're a person who is really working on letting go of anything that's holding you back self-esteem wise, then that means you have to go and kind of start doing the opposite, okay? So it's getting a little bit more courageous, being a bit more brave, wearing clothes that you typically wouldn't wear, something like that. So I'm wearing my glasses today. Normally I don't wear my glasses, but something told me to, and I'm working on self-esteem as well. So if you've been working with new moons, then pay attention to what you were already manifesting with the new moon. That's really important. One of the things I put underneath mine is feeling comfortable in my skin. So it makes sense now why with the full moon, I might be releasing things where I feel insecure, where I feel out of place, where I feel like I don't belong, people who have belittled me, betrayed me, all the B words, the biatches, my own biatchness. Oh my. So the reason why this is coming up is because we are also doing shadow work. So we're really reflecting at areas of our life where we feel like we're not being ourselves, we're not our happiest selves. So if there is some sadness, just trust that there's growth coming and there's a lot of change that's going to start coming in for you. So my recommendation whenever you're doing a ritual around a full moon is don't release too much. Pick something, like I said, self-esteem maybe. Where Scorpios are all about emotions, it makes sense why you might choose something that makes you feel more emotional, or that will make you feel happier, that will make you feel brighter, because actually this moon is the flower moon, which is all about the month of May, is bringing in those flowers and those buds and things like that. So flowers have a healing effect. Flowers have this growth effect. So you are going to be healing around this time, but you're also going to be growing. And so sometimes there are growing pains that come with that, but just make sure that you have lots of tools around this moon and you'll find it helpful. All right, guys, so if you didn't watch from the beginning, you might want to go back and listen to that. I'm also underneath TikTok as well as Instagram, so you can check out my link tree if you want to join my tarot and numerology class. That's May 2nd. And again, if you want to hop into the membership group to take advantage of any of the full moon theta healing downloads that I offer and all the previous ones, that's the VIP option, and you'll get the free 7-minute May reading as well. All right, guys, any questions? Again, you can book in with me through horsemanreadings.com, and I hope you have a beautiful and blessed full moon. Bye for now.